Good evening, everyone. Is it audible? Is it audible? Fair. Uh, just let me share the link with others so that they can join. We will start the class just after 2 minutes. Okay. Just wait a minute. I'm sharing the link with others. Good evening, Shibu. Good evening, Pooja. Okay. So it's the first lecture for this batch. Good evening, Guddu, Shundaram. Good evening, everyone. So yes, many of you will be new to this lecture today. So just I'll share some words with you, like very short and precise. The thing is, I always say, whatever exam you are preparing for, you must prepare in right way. Okay. So when I talk about what is the right way, the meaning, the intention is very clear. Ki randomly, we will not be studying anything. Everything should be aligned. So when you talk about this mathematics optional, I followed the only thing here is conceptual development, stage 1, learning problem solving techniques through examples and assignments, stage 2, stage 3, going through the tests, and stage 4 is practicing for the exam hall, that is simulation for the exam. So if you are aligned in this manner, the job is done. Next part, for the persons who are new to this lecture series, they are suggested to go through the description, the initial strategy session as well. You will come to know that there is no book required here. All the PDFs regarding assignments and this test or the concepts are being shared in the Telegram group. So everything you will have here. What your job is to be consistent with this lecture series if you want to cater the things, right? So thing is, if you have any doubt, raise your voice, ask your doubts. If not here in the Telegram group or over the call, everything will be smoothly handled in this batch. This is a YouTube live, but this is moreover comprehensive and like targeted as like offline batch. Okay. So the energy level which I carry for this batch, you people are also supposed to carry that energy level. Fair? चलिए, रेस्ट वी विल टॉक फर्दर, है ना? टॉपिक स्टार्ट करते हैं. सो इट इज द लेक्चर 1 फॉर इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस. Okay. uh One thing I would like to just request you guys, in the lecture 1 you may feel ki sir is teaching very simple things. Okay, not only in the lecture 1, in every lecture you will feel this. The reason is, I always focus from basics to the advanced level. Advanced is nothing, just the concept. Okay. So whenever you feel the overconfidence कि सर जो integrations करवा रहे हैं, those you know and those you know how to do. Okay. I would like to say only one thing. Please don't commit this mistake. Don't escape any single minute of the lecture. Otherwise, you will have no flow during your preparation. ठीक है. So many of the aspirants they struggle. Even today messaged, who messaged? Shibu, कि सर इंटीग्रेशंस अच्छे से पढ़ाइएगा, हम फंस जाते हैं उसमें. The reason is this. So please don't skip anything. Whatever I follow here, you have to be consistent. You have to follow word by word. Persons who are new here, please come up with pen and paper. Properly prepare your class notes here itself. Okay. तो इट इज नॉट जस्ट कि हम सुनेंगे और चले जाएंगे. ठीक है. बाकी आई विल डू माई जॉब विद more consistent, more precise. I will not skip anything, and it's your duty that you follow the things. Whenever you feel ये आपको आता है तो थोड़ी देर के लिए सो जाएंगे, right? But I cannot skip anything, okay? Because I know the importance of that. So when I talk about integral calculus, the lecture one, obviously persons who are attending, they know. In the lecture one, I always say what is the syllabus for that, right? Or moreover, you can say what is the lecture plan for this particular topic. You people are also supposed to write everything on the copy. Okay, notes should be very comprehensive, very like good looking. Chale, when I talk about this integral calculus, dear students, we will be dealing basically some chapters here. When I talk about chapter 1, this is very important for us, and here we will learn integrations. Okay, those integrations may be finite or infinite. Okay, next we will be learning about rules for integrations like quadratic, polynomial in denominator. Okay, integration by parts. Okay, after this we will be learning about reduction formulas as well. Okay, reduction formulas are also very handy tool. Those you will be using at different places in this mathematics optional. One more thing I would like to tell you here is whatever you are doing in this particular chapter, integral calculus, this will be reflected in every topic of this mathematics optional. ठीक है. Spite of just like 3D or algebra, leaving those, but every of the topics you will be using these things. So we have to plan this topic like ki everything should be at one place, so that the revision becomes easy and you are in the practice of the things ki okay, these are the sequence in which I have to follow. Integrations especially, so there are not some infinite kind of things here. Very precise things are there. Only you have to do is you have to prepare those systematically. So reduction formulas you will be learning here. There will be a Wallis formula here. There will be the Leibniz rule of differentiation. Leibniz rule of differentiation under the sign of integration. Under the sign of integration. ठीक है. After this, यहाँ पर when I talk about finite, there will be some multiple dimensions questions here, as well as infinite series kind of questions will be there. Finding summation of an infinite series using definite integral. Okay, so wherever I put the comma, you get that topics as a separate here. So in this chapter 1, these are some basic things which we have to learn. Okay, dear students. After this, we will be moving for the chapter 2. Okay. So chapter 2 के अंदर we can shuffle the things, but what I'll be doing is I'll be teaching here the beta gamma function for you. ठीक है. Believe me, whatever the syllabus I have derived here, every of the part contains the things from which UPSC asks questions like this, like this, like this. Okay, so don't think these are some like simple things, so we can ignore. Not at all. Okay, so beta gamma function. So यहाँ पर there will be some standard questions plus proof kind of questions, right? Just 2 3 in numbers, but in CSE as well as forest services, in both of the exams they have asked those questions, so we have to learn those. Okay, also beta gamma function that will be indirectly helpful to find integrations. Okay, dear fellows, after this we will be moving for this single integrations. Okay, dear, we will be moving for double integrations, and we will be moving for triple integrations. So for example, if you talk about the third chapter, fourth chapter and fifth chapter, okay, so in case of single integration, that is a very important topic for us here in this UPSC. Rishabh, Ideal, Amit, okay, any doubt? Oh, you are new to this lecture, right? Just follow the words, you will enjoy. You will have the grab over your mathematics optional for sure. Chale. So here, what questions are expected in this, either the CSE or as well as forest services? The questions from area that is called curvature under some curve. Okay, dear, under some curve or between two curves. Tick. The other part will be rectification here. Rectification is basically what? Suppose that you have some arc, you have some curve. So getting the length of the arc. What is rectification, dear fellows? That is length of an arc. Basically, this will be represented by S. This area will be some A to B. Let's say f of x is the given curves. You want to find the area under the curve f of x within the limit x equals to a to b. So the area will be represented by this. And here the rectification means arc length. And what the formula I'll be using? Formulas are there. We have already learnt those in differential calculus, right? Persons who didn't attended differential calculus, don't bother. We will be again repeating those here as well. Okay, dear fellows. So area, rectification, volumes and surfaces, right? Surface areas through the single integration. Okay, dear fellows. One more thing you will be here, volume of solid of revolution. Fine, my dear fellows. So through the single integration, we will be finding these things, and from here, CSE as well as forest services, they ask questions. When we will be moving off the double integration, obviously things which are needed here, the very first point is change of order of integration, right? So questions will be directly, indirectly, okay, in both of the exams. Change of the integration, again areas and volume with the help of double integration, right, dear fellows? The same thing here, change of order of integration. What is change of order of integration? Areas and volumes using the triple integration. ठीक है? Okay, ऋषभ, चले. So what you people are suggested, please note down this all words at the first page of your notes. ठीक है? This will give you a huge relief, believe me, because things are contained or retained in your mind if those are interconnected and well articulated. So that is why, as a teacher over the period of like 10 years, I learned ki in the lecture 1, it is my prime duty to make you clear what we are gonna learn through this chapter, through this topic. So persons who are attending first time this lecture, they are suggested to come with proper pen and register, note down the things, ask your doubts. This is just like a offline lecture series. Okay? चलिए नोट डाउन प्लीज एवरीवन प्लीज राइट इट डाउन लिखेंगे नहीं तो पीटूंगा मैं फिर ठीक है नोटेड अमित कुमार चलिए गुड रेस्ट ऑफ द पर्सन्स आर यू डन शिबू ओके फेयर इट्स अ फर्स्ट लेक्चर सो आई विल बी मूविंग बिट स्लो लास्ट टॉपिक के अगर वीडियोस रह गए हैं तो यहां से लाइव कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं हाँ बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं बिल्कुल this is a fresh topic no matter you have done previous two topics or not you should continue from here focus on every class because end of the all topics I will be revising those topics again ode and differential calculus so take this as a new batch all topics will be in cycle so don't bother about the previous lectures I have designed the lecture series like this okay okay good do चलिए अभी इसको रब कर देते हैं ना बच्चे ऋषभ नो प्रॉब्लम सर कैन यू प्लीज मेक अस प्रैक्टिस बेसिक इंटीग्रेशन हाँ आयुष पांडे एवरीथिंग वी आर गोना डू ना अभी आप थोड़ा लेट हो गए आई हैव सेड ना नथिंग विल बी स्किप्ड नथिंग आई एम सेइंग एंड एवरीथिंग विल बी एप्रोप्रिएट टू द डिमांड ऑफ सीएससी एंड फॉरेस्ट सर्विसेज ठीक है ऋषभ कोई दिक्कत नहीं है नए लोगों के लिए ही नया बैच होता है ना एक दिन के बाद आप समझ जाएंगे यू विल लर्न कि लाइक यू विल अंडरस्टैंड मी एंड आई विल अंडरस्टैंड यू देयर आर मेनी गुड फ्रेंड्स ओके इन यूपीएससी 2020 बैच 4 बैच सो आज के बाद हम लोग की दोस्ती हो जाएगी है ना चलिए so I hope persons who just joined recently they are suggested to take the screenshot okay but note down everything from now onward चलिए I'll be doing all basic integrations, all aligned so that practice becomes easy. ठीक है चलिए okay Rishabh so we'll take some questions now and we'll start our basic integration from the chapter 1 okay चलिए so this is the lecture 1 and now we are gonna start chapter 1 ठीक है चलिए let's do some problems here the first is method of substitution ठीक है चले so for example if someone says just from the basics let's say you want to integrate 10x dx ठीक है so 10x हाँ persons may feel कि सर क्या मजाक कर रहे हैं what kidding you are doing but believe me as a teacher it's my responsibility to start from the basics okay so integration 10x it can be written as integration sin x upon cos x dx so what we are thinking method of substitution so let's substitute cos x by t means minus का sin x dx equals dt. So this will become sin x dx. In place of sin x dx, we will write minus ka dt over t, right? So this will become minus ka log t minus ka log of cos x, that is plus ka log of sec x. So how this method work? This is log of sec x plus c, where c is some integration constant. Okay, dear fellows? Chale. So let's move for the exam. These are some basics. So keep writing, okay? Don't wait for like I'll give the time to write, okay? Chale. And persons, I will say, who are comfortable in these questions, they can take rest. They can join later on the class, okay? But believe me, you will lose some important things. Chale. Suppose that I want to calculate what is dx upon a square plus x square. So whenever you have some quadratic equation here, this denominator, how to substitute? Put x equals to a tan theta. Okay, so this implies dx equals a sec square theta d theta. So this will be coming out as a sec square theta d theta divided by a square plus a square tan square theta means 1 plus tan square theta. ठीक है? So a square, that 1 upon a comes out, 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. Ultimately it comes as theta. So theta is what? Tan inverse x upon a. So what you have, right my dear? A dx upon a square, that is 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a. Fair? Chale. So let's move for other example here. ठीक है? What are the other examples? Let's take few examples more. Let's say dx upon a square minus x square. This is what? ठीक है. चले. So whenever you have the expressions like this, how to deal those? You have two ways. Please look here. Either you substitute x as a sine theta. So that will become as a square 1 minus sin square theta cos square theta. Right? But 1 upon में cos square theta, यहाँ पर it will be sin theta and it will not be reduced to simpler form. So whenever you have some quadratic polynomial here, what you used to use is use of partial fractions. ठीक है? So what is the keyword I have given you here? ठीक? चले. So this since 1 upon a square minus x square can be written as 1 upon a plus x into a minus x, right? This can be put in the partial form, that you can write it as 1 upon a plus x. So if I do here, plus 1 upon a minus x. So 1 upon 2a I can write outside, right? So abhi what you can do, dx upon a square minus x square equals 1 upon 2a 1 upon a plus x plus 1 upon a minus x into dx. So that comes out as 1 upon 2 a plus x dx minus 1 upon 2a 1 upon a minus x dx. So 1 upon 2a, this is log of a plus x. So 1 upon x का integration log of x, right? Minus 1 upon 2a a minus x, और minus का अपने पास it will be here. Is that clear? Log of 1 upon that. So 1 upon, ठीक है. Please write down fast. And believe me, please add all examples on your class notes. End of the day, things will be very much helpful for you. आपको आता है, मुझे पता है. ठीक है? Please note down fast. माइनस किसका आ रहा है? 1/a-x प्लस a प्लस x, तो 1/2a हो गया. ठीक है. शिबू किस में आ रहा है? अमित कुमार. कौन सा वाला इंटेग्रेशन? अच्छा, ये वाला, दिस यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. ओके. ठीक है. And some people can do it with the minus sign as well. Okay, if you put here minus, that can be 1/2a log of a minus x upon a plus x. Both of the expressions are valid. ठीक है, विजय शुक्ला. डन. ठीक है. So again it depends how you do the partial fractions. Okay, चलिए. One thing I would like to tell you here is, end of this lecture I will share a PDF with you. In that, all these integral formulas will be aligned in the one page. You have to revise those formulas multiple times. That will work for you. But for the time being, we have to practice for that as well. It is a lecture one, so basics chalega, koi dikkat nahi hoga, right? Let's take some more example here. Example 4 is, let's say you want to integrate dx upon, can you people try it? चलिए again. So it is x here, a here, right? X square is there. So what the substitution will work? Either the a sin theta type or the sec theta type. ठीक है? So let's substitute x equals to a sec theta. This implies dx equals a sec theta tan theta d theta. So ultimately it will turn out to be a sec theta tan theta d theta square root of a square sec square theta minus 1, and that turns out to be, dear fellows, a got outside, so that is cancelled. Sec theta tan theta divided by sec square theta minus 1, that is tan square theta. Outside it is tan theta d theta, and that comes out as log of sec theta plus tan theta, because integration of sec theta is what? Log of sec x plus tan x. Theta we have assumed, so let's substitute back. Sec theta कहाँ गया? Sec theta is x upon a, so tan theta will be, tell me, under root x square upon a square minus 1. Now it is up to you how you manage those terms plus some integration constant c. So these are some basic integrations we need to practice when there is a square root and a quadratic polynomial in the denominator. Chale. Let's take another example here. What happens if the integration is dx upon a square minus x square? So 1 minus sine square theta, 1 minus cos square theta can give you some relevant things here. So the substitution will work different than this. So what will be the substitution here? X equals to a sine theta. This implies dx equals a cos theta d theta. So this will turn out to be a cos theta d theta divided by a under root 1 minus sine square theta is what? Cos square theta. बाहर में आएगा cos theta. So that got as theta plus c. Ultimately theta is what, my dear fellows? Sine inverse x upon a plus integration constant c. So end of the day you can remember this formula as well, but for the time being we have calculated that. Okay dear fellows, let's move for the next example. Again I'll say don't feel कि आपका time kill हो रहा है. End of the day you'll be happy क्योंकि अभी तक चीजें aligned नहीं कर पाए थे आप, right? चलिए let's take some more problem here. uh, that is some again integration dx upon minus 2x square plus 5x plus 7. Okay बच्चे, so you can mark star here whenever you have quadratic. What I'm saying, quadratic in denominator. Okay, so when you have quadratic term in denominator, you try to reduce that either in the sec square minus 1 or 1 minus sine square cos square, right? So that will happen when you keep this as a perfect square. So what is the hint for you? Perfect square. Okay dear fellows, let's do it. अभी इसका perfect square बना देंगे. So that can be written as dx. How to make the perfect square? Take the coefficient of x square as outside. सबसे पहला काम. So that will be x square minus का 5 by 2 x minus का 7 by 2. Now reduce x square minus 5 by 2 x is this. तो 5 by 2 का half addition and subtraction, right? So that will turn out to be dx upon minus 2 into x minus 5 by 4 का whole square plus 7 plus 25 by 8. ऑब्वियसली 5 by 2 का हाफ 5 by 4 और 5 by 4 का अपने स्क्वायर करके वहां पर ऐड और सब्ट्रैक्शन कर दिया. 2 बाहर कॉमन चल रहा है ऑब्वियसली, राइट? सो दिस विल टर्न आउट टू बी 1 upon 2 dx upon 9 by 4 का होल स्क्वायर माइनस x minus 5 by का होल स्क्वायर. सो दिस इज व्हाट 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2a into 9y. a का वैल्यू इज 9 by 4 log of modulus x minus 5 by 4 plus का 9 by 4 divided by x minus 5 by 4 minus का 9 by 4 plus some integration constant c. So why I am like doing all these calculations here, so that you are in the practice and you don't think in the like when I will teaching another topics कि सर पता नहीं integration कहाँ से आ जा रहा है, right प्रियंका? हाँ? So अभी क्या है ना, be in the practice कि whenever quad is there, make it a perfect square. राम अनुज प्रणाम, खुश रहो. Let's continue the lecture, okay? चल. Please note down fast. So what I have used here, dx upon what you have used, dx upon a square minus x square is nothing but 1 upon 2a log of x plus a upon x minus a मॉडुलस का. ठीक है, please write down fast, and everyone, you people are suggested to note down everything. अरे 2 बाहर में मैनेज है अमित कुमार, आप कैलकुलेशन करके देख लो 16 से भी वो आपको वहीं पे पहुंचेंगे आप, जस्ट कैलकुलेट, नो इशू, फंसेंगे नहीं है ना, बेसिक कैलकुलेशन में फंसना नहीं है. राइट डाउन फास्ट प्लीज. 25/16 ही किया है, आई हैव डन द सेम. ओके अमित. Is that noted, everyone? Please say yes or no. Have you written it, everyone? Noted. Fair, Shibu. Guddu, have you noted it? And all others? Rishabh? Chale. Let's take some more examples like, okay, fair, dear, fair, fair. Let's take one more example here. Let's say you want to calculate what is the value of the integration sin x plus cos x divided by sin 2x dx. अच्छा चलो, you people have 1 minute. Let's see कितना easy है. You people have 1 minute. Please solve it. What is the answer? Try it, please. Anyone got the answer? चलिए, anyways, let's come here. अभी देखेंगे, we want to substitute something, but no vector or the clear cut substitution we are looking. So let's try. Okay, this is sin 2x. What max I can do is, this can be written as sin x plus cos x divided by 2 sin x cos x. Right. So when you substitute the things, basically you observe the numerator. What do you do? Observing the numerator. So let y equals to sin x minus cos x. This implies dy क्या हो जाएगा? That is cos x का minus sin x into dx. So chalo, this much is settled by just dy, right? Moreover, you can write by square as sin square x plus cos square x minus का 2 sin x cos x. Is it visible to all? Fair. So from here, what you can say, since sin square x plus cos square x is 1, so this 2 sin x cos x can be written as under root 1 minus by square. So this will become, that is dy divided by 1 minus by square. Fair? And this is what? Sin inverse by plus c. By किसको लिया था? Sin x minus cos x plus some integration constant c. Got it? So please don't be overconfident. Okay, dear fellows? Just note down. Let me connect the battery first. Right? Chale. So another example we will take, that is the category of integrations. Some px, some polynomial of x divided by ax square plus bx plus c. So what you do here is, this can be written as, try to write this as some qx dx, okay, plus some remainder over the ax square plus bx plus c dx, where ax square plus bx plus c, when you divide this by px, you got the qx here and the remainder as rx. Fair? So what is this category, dear students? Ki whenever you have the expression of the integrations like this, and we have encountered many such integrations in differential equation, right? And people there had the big, like, na, burden over their mind. So let's learn. Abhi kya hai? We will remember ki we will simplify the expression like this. So let's say, for example, we have an question, like question here. Let's say we want to solve x power 4 upon 4 plus 1 upon x square plus 1 into dx. So if you divide this by this here, what you can write is that x square minus 1 plus 2 upon x square plus 1. Can you observe here? What max you can think of is, if you are having any doubt here, so numerator mein x power 4 plus 1 is there. So what you can do, you can add 1 and subtract 2, right? Now manage this as this. So this will be x square minus 1 into x square plus 1 plus 2. So this numerator can be managed like this, and you will get the expression like this. So what is here qx? This was the px, right? So this is qx here, this is rx, this is the ax square plus bx plus c. Now you can integrate this easily, right? So this is x cube by 3 minus x plus 2 tan inverse x plus some integration constant c, right? And persons who are coming right now over the lecture, they are suggested to go through the description, get the idea how this lecture series is going on. Okay, chale. Again, I will say this is the lecture 1. I'll be very cool, very smooth, going through the basics first, so that you get the clear cut idea how to prepare some topic. Okay, please note down fast. फटाफट लिखेंगे. King Shuk Day. What do you are? It's your first lecture, right? Keep on learning. Just follow my words. Don't worry about when the syllabus will be over. Okay. Syllabus will be over within time limit, October last. Everything will be the on the board. Concept development, problem solving techniques, assignments, test, revisions. Okay. But for that, you have to be consistent through the live lectures. है ना? चलिए. And you can always ask your doubts. No issues. Join the Telegram group. Link is in the description. Okay. Is it noted? Please make it confirm fast. Okay. Fair. आंसी सर प्लीज टेक टेस्ट आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ टॉपिक. हाँ आंसी होता है टेस्ट. डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का भी हुआ था, प्रॉपर टेस्ट हुआ था. अभी डिफरेंशियल कैलकुलस खत्म हुआ है. डिफरेंशियल कैलकुलस इज ओवर जस्ट नाउ. तो अभी पीपल हैव डाउट्स. So once we have conducted those doubt sessions, we will have a like complete UPSC based question paper. Okay, test paper. Okay अंशी, होता है टेस्ट होता है. चलिए लेट्स हैव सम मोर क्वेश्चंस हियर सो दैट आवर इंटीग्रेशन का हेडेक विल बी रिमूव्ड. And what I'll suggest you guys here, please don't ignore these basic. हाँ see, we will have doubt sessions, no issues. Group में discussion we had ना. What I was saying, for everyone, these small integrations, if those are aligned at one page, two page, your life becomes easy. Otherwise, you will be always feeling burden. And as far as the CAC and forest services are concerned, your marks will be deducted if you are not reaching the final answer correctly. Okay? So integral calculus, you can say the backbone of every topic. है ना? So keep it in mind. Chaliye, let's take another example here. Keep writing please, because examples now we are categorizing easily. So easy integrations, right? Let's have an example here. That is 1 upon 1 plus x power 4 dx. So what I'll be doing it here as reducing that into the simpler form. So this can be written as, if you take x square as outside, x square plus 1 upon x square dx, right? Now what you can do is, this can be further reduced to 1 upon 2. If I do this, 1 upon x square, 1 plus 1 upon, okay, 1 plus 1 upon x square you have done here, minus 1 minus 1 upon x square. So 1 upon x square is managed here, and in the denominator we have the other term as this into dx. So what it ultimately comes out as 1 upon 2, 1 minus 1 upon x square divided by x plus 1 upon x ka whole square. Again, this is a quadratic polynomial, so we'll make it a perfect square, right? Sure, don't forget the basics here. So this is just like this. This is 1 upon 2. So abhi what we'll be doing is, we will be substituting x plus 1 by x as t. So ultimately what you have, dear fellows, that turns out to be 1 upon 2. Let me check it. This is 1 minus x plus 1 upon x. So 1 minus 1 upon x square dx equals dt. So this will become 1. ये तो अपने को x मिल ही चुका है. For this particular integration, what I will have as integration dt over, that is t square minus 2. So that will turn out as 1 upon 2 into, अभी इस x को बाहर रख लेंगे. So 1 by 2x minus 1 upon 2 into 2 root 2 log of modulus of t minus root 2 divided by t plus root 2, right? So this will be 1 upon 2x 1 upon 4 root 2 into log of modulus t is what, my dear fellows? X plus 1 upon x minus root 2 plus root 2. Please note, plus some integration constant c. So such integrations, please mark star here. Many of you will be confused if you don't practice such questions while doing the integration in other topics. Okay, so please, you are suggested to follow these lectures, follow these examples, and practice for those multiple times, right? Chale. And don't think ki, sir, you are applying some random kind of stuff here there. No, these are some standard things. If you practice those in this manner, everything will be settled in your mind. So you just keep writing that. I'll take another example here at the same time. So let's say I have an integration like dx upon x power 4 plus x square plus 1, right? So let's say I want to integrate this. So this can be written as, again, power 4 is there. So what you will be doing? X square taking as common. So x square, this will become x square plus 1 plus 1 upon x square. अभी क्या होगा? This is 1 upon x square. Manage this and these as separately for perfect square. Learned ना? You have learned those things? ठीक है. So let's manage this. 1 upon 2, this 1 upon x square, let's manage in the numerator. 1 plus 1 upon x square minus 1 upon 1 minus x square. ठीक है? Obviously the dx is there. In the denominator, things are x square plus 1 upon x square. Now we will make, because this is ax square plus bx plus c, so we will make this as a perfect square now. So this will be 1 upon 2, 1 plus 1 upon x square dx, right? So this will be x minus 1 upon x ka whole square plus 3 into dx minus 1 upon 2, 1 minus 1 upon x square divided by x plus 1 upon x ka whole square minus 1 into dx. What I'll be putting? X minus 1 upon x को यहाँ पर t ले लो, यहाँ पर x plus 1 upon x को you will take the t. Now substituting that like that here, you will get this as 1 upon 2. Again in the same manner you are going to get 1 upon 2. This will be integration 1 plus this हो जाएगा 1 plus 1 upon x square dx is dt. So this will become t square plus 3 minus 1 upon 2. So this is 1 minus 1 upon x square dx, that is dt, divided by t square minus 1. अभी तो you don't have any doubt, right? 1 upon a, this can be written as root 3 का whole square, right? Tan inverse t upon root 3 minus 1 upon 2 log of x square minus a square. So how will be writing at 1 upon 2a, a is 1, log of modulus of t minus 1 upon t plus 1, right? So अभी क्या t को replace कर दो. Calculations you can match over here. I'm not much bothered about those things, right? You people are matured enough, right? Thing is, I just trying to convey the message how to deal such problems. Okay, that is my intention behind these problems, because once you are in the practice of such problems, you will feel the confidence, right? Please note down fast. So this example and that will give you a boost, really, है ना? फटाफट, please note down fast. Noted? Amit, rest of the persons? Okay. Kingship Day. चले. सर एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिएगा। अरे शिबू, इसमें क्या रिपीट करने को भाई? whenever you have fourth degree here, shibu देखो ध्यान से, whenever you have fourth degree here, what you have to do, take x square outside. Okay, now this 1 upon x square, this wala, manage this in the numerator. तो अभी if you manage the numerator, obviously you will have 2 upon x square, right? So 2 is outside, just you managed 1 upon x square here. This is ax square plus bx plus c, make this as a perfect square, right? अभी क्या होगा, दिस विल बी अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. व्हाट विल हैपन, योर न्यूमरेटर का दिस टर्म विल बी नथिंग बट डिनोमिनेटर ऑफ दिस. सो यू टेक दिस एज टी. सो इफ यू डिफरेंशिएट दिस 1 माइनस, तो 1 प्लस 1 अपॉन एक्स स्क्वायर dx equals to dt. That I have done here, and the same logic I have applied here. Okay Shibu, is that clear now? The same I have done that. Shibu, is that clear? तो ये पावर 4 वाला हम लोग याद रखेंगे, है ना, कैसे, हाउ टू डील दैट. चले, let's move some more categories of examples here for the integrations. Let's take another example, that is integration of 3x plus 4 divided by x power 4 plus x square plus 1 into dx, right? So what you will be writing is this as 3x upon, please keep writing. I'm just trying to like combine the things at one place, okay? Right? So this is already done. अभी देखिएगा what the integrations you have. Shivu, Bhuvnesh, IS 2028. Okay Bhuvnesh, hello, it's your first lecture. Oh, this is a very big question. Bhuvnesh, although I have written a lot over Quora named Upendra Singh profile, okay, how to choose the optional, but here inside the class, I'm sorry, will not reply over this question because this is very much subjective. If you want anything over that, either you can read those answers on Quora, or you can call me over the number 9971030052 after the lecture. Okay. चलिए, I'll surely discuss with you. Okay, Bhuvnesh? चलिए, यहां पर आते हैं. Shibu. So whenever you have the integrations like this, your substitution will be very much like clear cut. अभी यहां पर देखिए, if you take x square as t, then this will be managed, like this implies 2x dx equals dt. So this will become x dx की जगह dt by 2, right? X square is t, so this will dt upon t square plus t plus 1, right? And this is the same 4 upon x power 4 wala. Shibu Jaishwal, how to deal x power 4 wala? You will take x square as common, right? So this will become x square plus 1 plus 1 upon x square dx, right? This is a ax square plus bx plus c type. So make this as a perfect square, right? Abhi I will not be doing further, but I'm just like giving a hint. Perfect square, previous example pattern. Okay, dear fellows. So I'm giving you a hint how to solve such integrations, right? So you can leave just 2-3 lines here and make that complete. Let's take one more example here. And that is a category. And that category is dx upon, in fact that is a like wonderful category. If you don't practice this, you won't be able to solve those integrations. Okay. Ax plus b square root of cx plus d. So what the rule is here, put cx plus d as t square. How? To get rid of square root. Is that clear to you all? बाकी चीजें अभी आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा. So it will be, let's say this is I. So I will become integration 1 upon c 2t dt. cx plus d को t पुट किया है, so that is t square, that is t, that will be a into t square minus c upon d plus b. Just manage those terms. So this will come out as 2 upon c integration of dt over a by d. It is just a constant, t square minus c plus b. Abhi you can easily integrate. Abhi this is what? dt upon some x square plus a kind of a square kind of stuff, right? Tan inverse. Please note down fast. Believe me, if you are not practicing such questions, problem will be occurring. Okay. So persons who are losing the patience in the lecture 1, they are suggested keep the patience high. Abhi we will have a 10 minutes break, then we will start again. Okay, this is the regular functioning of this lecture series. क्योंकि ऑनलाइन है ना, थोड़ा ब्रेक चाहिए होता है ना, फिर धीरे धीरे हम कंफर्टेबल हो जाएंगे. So one last example you can write here is, ये तो आपको पता ही होगा, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. e raised to the power x power 4 into dx. So what you will put here? Put x power 4 as t. This implies 4x cube dx equals dt. So that will be x cube dx equals to dt by 4 into e raised to the power t. So that will come out as 1 upon e raised to the power t, means 4x cube plus some integration constant. Okay, चले, नोट डाउन डियर फेलोज, आराम से कर लीजिए, डोंट लूज योर पेशेंस. वन थिंग आई एम प्रीटी श्योर, डूइंग द बेसिक्स इज मोर टफ, है ना. हायर चीजों को पढ़ाना तो आसान है मेरे लिए, है ना. चलिए, प्लीज राइट डाउन and say yes or no when it is noted. Okay, Bhuvnesh, we'll talk later after the lecture. Okay. Noted. ठीक है, अमित कुमार. Rest of the persons, have you noted it? Have you written it? Okay. Okay, Bhuvnesh, for sure. Okay, Gudu. ठीक है, good, good, good. ठीक है. Gudu, I have written that D here, A by D. Okay, बच्चे. चले. So, King's Suk Day. अच्छा, one thing I would like to tell you here, please इस लेक्चर सीरीज को लाइटली नहीं लेंगे, डोंट टेक इट लाइटली, ठीक है? अभी वी विल हैव अ 10 मिनट्स ब्रेक, बिकॉज ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स को टू कीप दोज अलाइव, टू कीप दोज फंटेबुलस और इंटरेस्टिंग, we have designed this lecture series like this, कि 1 hour 15 minutes or 10 minutes, as it is a lecture 1, so I'm bit like slow here. So we will take a 10 minutes break in between of the lecture, ठीक है? So our break starts now. What is the time like? 10:05 p.m. ठीक है? We will start again 10:15 p.m. over the same link. Okay, I'm saying over the same link. Please don't cross like off the video or the link. Over the same link, we will meet again at this point of time. ठीक है? अरे भुवनेश, आई गॉट योर क्वेरी भैया. भाई यू आर सो मच इन पैनिक भाई. मैंने कहा ना, डिस्कसिंग ओवर द ऑप्शनल सिलेक्शन इज नॉट एन इजी गेम भाई. ठीक है? आई विल टॉक टू यू, आई सेड ना, at 11:30 p.m. please call me. I will discuss over the phone call for sure, everything in detail. ठीक है? Be over the same video, we will meet after 10 minutes. Amit Kadam. It is not a free lecture, dear fellows. It needs lot of dedication and consistency. So yes, money wise it is free, but consistency बहुत चाहिए. You have to work very hard, solving assignments, taking tests. Okay. Yes, money wise it is free, but it is proper offline lecture. Everything is well scheduled. Everything will be finished within the time limit. Okay, doubt discussion and everything. Okay, Amit Kadam. Okay, बच्चे. Amit, and how to, if you have any doubt, you can talk to me over this number also. Okay, giving that in the chat section. अभी 10, अभी इतने पर we will meet at that point of time. अभी we have a break of a 10 minutes. है ना? So if you want to talk more, you can talk over this number after the class. Leave a message over the WhatsApp. Over the time, you will be talked. Okay, all are there? Please say yes. If all are there, please say yes. So let's continue the lecture, right? I hope all are there, है ना? All are back. So next is integration by parts. Many of you again may feel ki sir, what the child like things you are teaching today. But I would like to tell you only one thing. Aligning the things is very important here, those basics, है ना? तो इंटीग्रेशन बाई पार्ट्स अभी देखते हैं आपको कितना आता है. ओके शिवू, गुड्डू, अमित, एवरीवन, किंगशुक डे, एवरीवन, फेयर. So the basic rule is whenever you have some u into v dx, means you have two functions. Let's say this is first function, this is second function. How you will be writing this as u integration b dx minus integration of integration b dx into differentiation of b dx, whatever the function you got there, the integration for that. Fair? चले. Let's say rule 1. That is, sometimes we have single function as integrand. Integrand means that function, okay? But we don't know, this is very important, okay? We don't know the exact integration of this integrand. Okay? For example, if you want to evaluate what is sine inverse x, if you want to evaluate what is log x dx integration, okay, you may have sec inverse x dx, you may have tan inverse x dx, and so on, right, dear fellows? So here this is a question of integration by parts. So the basic idea is we write one like this. For example, if you want to write this, you will write like this. You will write okay, and so on. So now you will consider this as first function. Let's say this as second function. So when you apply the integration by parts here, you will get sine inverse x. अच्छा, यहाँ पे आपने अगर इसको फर्स्ट इंटू सेकेंड का इंटीग्रेशन, अच्छा इसको फर्स्ट मान लेंगे, इसको सेकेंड मान लेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, ठीक है. सो लेट्स से फर्स्ट इंटू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ 1 इंटू dx minus integration of 1 into dx means x, sin inverse x का differentiation 1 upon under root 1 minus x square into dx. So you have x sin inverse x minus integration of 1 minus x square dx, right? So this turns out to be x sin inverse. अभी क्या करेंगे, लेट्स से x स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू t पुट कर सकते हैं और 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर को t पुट कर सकते हैं. So what you will have, minus 2x dx equals dt. So you will have here x sin inverse x. So x dx equals minus का 1 upon 2 dt upon under root t, because that you have taken. So this will become x sin inverse x. Root t का integration is what? T power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So that comes out as x sin inverse x. T power t is what? Under root of 1 minus plus some integration constant c. I hope you people have the idea now, right? So although you can see कि यार integration by parts अपने को आता है, still I taught you that, okay? And I suggest, I request you to write down over your notes as well, ठीक है? Please note down. And you are suggested to follow these integrals as well. After 1 or 2 time you will be in the like practice how to solve such questions, right? अभी तो easy हो गया. For example आपको ये करना है. So what it will be? Log x minus x. ठीक है? X log x का 1/x. So this will be x log x, that is x. Right? In the same manner you can go on. Okay dear fellows? So integration by part, पहला rule is this important rule. चले. We'll go take some more examples as well. Okay? Example means that is a category of examples. Okay? चले. Again people may feel the eyelet rule. This is inverse. अच्छा चलो इसको हटा देते हैं एक बार. Trigonometric. This is logarithm. ठीक है? Algebraic, trigonometric, exponential. Okay? That is the eyelet rule which we studied in the childhood, right? Means when you do the first and second functions, because second ka integration you do, so what is the priority? If inverse trigonometric and trigonometric are there, so take this as first and this as second later on this. Okay? Chale. Okay, so rule 2 you can write. That is just basic understanding. Okay? So rule 2 is what? E raised to the power x. If you have some integration like this will come out as simple. ठीक है? For example, if you have the integration e raised to the power x into tan inverse x plus 1/1 plus x square dx, you can write that directly as e raised to the power x tan inverse. So that is e raised to the power x tan inverse x plus c. ठीक है? So if you are practicing such things only 1 or 2 times, your time will be saved in the exam hall. Please note down fast. Everyone, जल्दी से नोट करेंगे सब लोग. Please write down. Everyone. Noted. Shibu, where is Shundaram today? My dear fellow. Are you there? Shundaram, did you note it? चलिए. विजय शुक्ला, डन सर. अच्छा विजय. Okay. You are from Lucknow University, right? Vijay? If I am not wrong. मुझे याद है आपसे मेरी बात हुई थी. You are in the second year or some first year. I don't know. Maybe. I may be wrong. Okay. चलो. For integration by parts from Lucknow. Yes. हाँ ठीक है. One more example here we have, that is e raised to the power ax into, and this we will remember as a result 2. Okay my dear fellows. एक को कर लेते हैं, बाकी फिर आप कर लेंगे. So when you want to integrate such integrations, how you have to start? Let's start. ठीक है बच्चे? So you will take that some number I equals e raised to the power ax into sine bx plus c dx. So what is the islet rule? Trigonometric first, exponential later. So what you will be doing? This as the first function, this as the second function. So if you apply the integration by parts here, so first into second ka integration, right? Many people may feel the difficulties if they are not in the habit of doing such integrations, right? And this is a more like very important integration we also need to remember as well, right? So this is sin bx plus c into this minus, अभी क्या करेंगे, integration of this into differentiation of cos bx plus c. So bx plus c का differentiation will be multiplied as well, right? So this becomes dx. चलिए, so this is 1 upon a e raised to the power ax into sin bx plus c. This will become minus का b upon a integration of e raised to the power ax into cos bx plus c. So whenever you have the expressions like this, you basically try to get the I in the RHS as well. Means you want to reach the original function through some one or two steps. That is the keyword here. Okay. चलिए. So this is fair. अभी क्या है? Again exponential trigonometric. So this is the first function. This is the second function. So b upon a outside. Again, this will become cos bx plus c into e raised to the power ax upon a minus e raised to the power ax upon a cos bx plus c का इंटीग्रेशन. ओ माय गॉड, आहा, कहाँ गया? अच्छा, वो तो डिफरेंशिएशन कर रहे थे ना हम. सो फर्स्ट इंटू सेकेंड, अच्छा इसका डिफरेंशिएशन, सो दैट विल बी माइनस का sin bx plus c. So minus will be made that plus. कोई दिक्कत किसी को? Anyone have any doubt here? I hope no, right? So e raised to the power ax into sin bx plus c. अभी what I can do? Minus, अब ये 1 upon a यहाँ पर आ जाएगा. It will become b upon a square e raised to the power ax into cos bx plus c. Now this will be multiplied here. So this will make this as b into b square, a into a as a square. And this is the integration e raised to the power ax into. So if you forget these steps from your 10 plus 2 level, Shivansh Gupta, I'm also from Lucknow. Okay, मुस्कुराइए. मुस्कुराइए जनाब, है ना? मुस्कुराइए, यू आर एट द राइट प्लेटफॉर्म, है ना? चलिए, ओके, लेट्स लर्न, है ना? Keep enjoying this lecture series. Everyone will will be benefited for sure, because I enjoy the company, right? If you learn, if you work more, I will be teaching more, like with more enthusiasm as well, right? Baki, you can count on us for the UPSC. I have deep feeling for this mains part. ठीक है? So I just try to convey myself, but as you people reply, as you put your efforts, my efforts will be multiplied for sure. ठीक है? तो मुस्कुराइए, हम लखनऊ से हैं, है ना? चलिए. So what was the target? After doing any number of iterations here, some finite number of iterations, I want to reach at the original integration. So this is what, my dear fellows? I. So take that from here. So this will become 1 plus b square upon a square I. This is what? अच्छा, इसमें b नहीं आया था, हाँ वो तो b नहीं होगा. चलिए. So this will become e raised to the power ax into sin bx plus c divided by a minus b into e raised to the power ax into cos bx plus c divided by a square. Now what you wish to have? I का value, right? Now keep this here. So this implies I equals, अभी क्या होगा, a square, इधर में क्या जाएगा, a square. So this will become a into e raised to the power ax into sine bx, and denominator में what will be there? A square plus b square, right? Minus this whole denominator will become a square plus b square, right? अभी यहां से हो रहा था a square से multiply, so this a square will be cancelled, b into e raised to the power ax cos bx plus c, right dear fellows? So this implies integration e raised to the power ax into sine bx plus c equals, if I take e raised to the power ax as outside, this will become a sine bx plus c minus b cos bx plus c. So why I was so much interested in this question? Because we need to remember this as a result at many of the places in different topics. We will have such integrations. Okay. So keep writing this. Please note down this, remember as well. And for the rest of the part, you can have the formula for that. So this you can write it as e raised to the power ax upon a square plus b square a sin bx plus c कहाँ गया, e raised to bx plus c plus a cos bx plus c plus b sin bx plus c. So these are some two standard integrations here which we need to remember as well. And persons now are sleeping, है ना, feeling sleepy. कोई बात नहीं, it's the lecture 1. Slowly you will be in the habit how to attend these lectures online, right? For this YouTube 2 sessions 9 to 11:30, है ना. Today I am bit slow, bit easy on you. Please note down fast, everyone. Because after this lecture what we'll be doing is we'll be doing some anywhere the calculation, the integration part will work as smooth as possible. Because in the lecture 1 what I have promised, that everything should be aligned at the place simply so that we can recall and retain, right? So we'll have some more wonderful examples. Please finish it, keep it right, like write it down fast. Shibu, Amit, Ramanuj, everyone, have you done it? Have you written, people? Please, after noting down, you have to remember these formulas as well. Okay, everywhere you will be using those. So at that time, please don't start crying. Chale. So one more beautiful category of examples here. Let's go for that. That's a wonderful category of examples. Usually we suffer in that. Okay, Amit. Fair. Chale. Again, mark a star here. That is very important. How to integrate such integrations. Okay. You may have under root x square minus a square into dx, right? You may have some integration under root a square minus x square into dx. Fair. So how to deal such integrations That is another very beautiful category of examples here. What are those substitutions? What we are supposed to do here is, let's substitute. Okay, so I'm just putting the substitutions here. So if I want to calculate this integration, let's say, so let's say if you want to calculate, okay dear fellows, so what is the basic rule I told you here? When you have some function, please remember this keyword. Whenever you have some function in the integrand and you don't know the exact integration of that, then in that case, how you start the things? Taking one with that and keeping this as the second function and this as the first function. Very basic, very fundamental rule, right? So let's do it now. This is x square plus a square into x minus. So this is x into, what is the differentiation of the first function? 1 upon 2 under root x square plus a square into dx. Right? X square plus a square ka differentiation is 2x. Don't be in hurry, right? So this becomes x under root a square plus x square minus 2 got cancelled. You have x square upon under root x square plus a square dx. Again, under root of x square plus a square. How to deal it now? That is again a step. So I will mark a star here, that how to proceed further, as we have no issue here, right? So what to do with it? We will be adding and subtracting a square. So for the first time we are doing, so I'll be doing all the calculations here for you guys. Rest of the things you can settle on its own, right? So this will become under root x square plus a square into dx, right? And this will come out as minus minus plus a square upon under root x square plus dx, right? Chale. So this works out as x square into a square. So this is coming at, again, what I told you, what is the basic rule by the integration of integration by parts? You will try to get the original function here. So this is again I. So let's keep this. This is I, right? So this will become 2i. And this is the simple integration for us. A square upon x square plus a square, right? So how to do that integration? We have already done in the first half of the lecture, right? Plus a square log of x plus under root x square plus a square. So I equals to divided by 2 plus some integration constant c. See, as we people are preparing for this UPSC, so don't expect ki I will do all the nitty-gritties here, but everything can be made very clear if you go through one example by each step. Okay, Amit Kadam, is that right approach, na? So whenever you have some integrations like this, please follow this process. Please follow this process. And the basic fundamental we have already learned in the rule 1 is ki whenever you have some integrand for which you don't know the integration exactly, keep this one here, apply integration by parts, keep this as second function, one as second function, this as first function, and so on. Fair? Chale. Please note down fast so that we can move for the other example. Just we are moving towards the end of the lecture today, as it is a lecture 1, so it will be very smooth. Okay, Amit. Fair. The next category of examples is very beautiful. Sorry sir for my question. अमित, आपको ही तो मैंने रिप्लाई किया था अभी, और किसको पूछा था? और किसी ने पूछा था क्या? I said ना, this lecture series is not free. This needs high level of dedication, high level of consistency, your hard work, and like solving and attending every test and assignment. So yes, money wise it is free, but it needs more efforts because your teacher is dedicated, passionate for this. Tick. So again I will say I am not a social reformer. I am no like nothing like Raja Ram Mohan Rai. It is very much clear this batch is completely free, monetized by it. But for me as a career in teaching, last 10 years I was in higher studies. So I am looking a bright future in this UPSC field too. After writing multiple mains with good score in maths optional, so I am a mentor for UPSC. So I'm taking risk. Okay, so you people are the lucky guys who have this lectures as free from next batch. Means January 2024 onwards, there will be no free lecture. Okay, आई एम प्रैक्टिकल ओवर इट ओके भैया. बहुत एफर्ट्स लगते हैं. लेकिन हाँ, ये फ्री का मतलब ये नहीं है आई एम कंप्रोमाइजिंग विद द थिंग्स. You know, the paid lecture will be compromised, but here I am putting my best. Amit, did you get your answer? Chaliye, let's take one more beautiful example here. As it is the lecture one, so people may feel master bolta bahut hai na? But next lecture onward you will feel very good, है ना? मैं बहुत कम बोलूंगा. पहले लेक्चर में थोड़ा दोस्ती हो जाती है ना, तो अच्छा लगता है. पढ़ाने में थोड़ा मजा आता है ना. वैसे भी वो ऑनलाइन लेक्चर से इतना ड्राई रहता है थोड़ा सा. हाँ, जोक्स एंड स्टोरीज आई कैन नॉट क्रैक, है ना, वो आप एक्सपेक्ट मत कीजिए. क्लियर कट एकदम पॉइंट टू पॉइंट बात होगी, उसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं. तो चैट सेक्शन में जोक्स एट अपार्ट वो सब बिल्कुल भी नहीं. सो द नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी ऑफ एग्जांपल इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, दैट इज इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x minus a upon. Okay, so what I the key word here, part of trigonometric substitutions. Okay, trigonometric substitutions. So let's say what I'll doing here is that is a very standard substitution. After one or two practices you will remember it, you will be comfort to use that. Okay, so let's say this is I, so I becomes under root of a cos square. I'm just writing down, this is a very standard example. Okay, cos square theta minus 1 plus b sin square theta divided by b into 1 minus sin square theta minus a cos square theta 2 sin theta cos theta b minus a into d theta, right? So this comes out as under root b minus a upon b minus a, that will be cancelled, sin theta upon cos theta into 2 sin theta cos theta b minus a into d theta. So ultimately what I have here is, अच्छा this is coming as this, just give me time, कुछ छोटा सा silly mistake नहीं होगा तो, b minus a integration sin square theta, right, d theta, that is 2 times b minus a sin square theta. अच्छा b माइनस ए साइन स्क्वायर 2 कहाँ से आ गया, b माइनस ए साइन स्क्वायर थीटा तो है ही, तो इसकी जगह 1 माइनस कॉस 2 थीटा d theta, right? So ultimately you got b minus a theta minus sine 2 theta divided by 2 plus some integration constant c. Now so abhi theta, abhi that is the important step here ki how to substitute that theta, because the substitution like this can be cumbersome for you. So mark a star here. Okay, so that is x minus a equals b minus a into sine square theta. This implies sine theta equals under root x minus a upon b minus a. Okay, dear fellows, just to save your time, similarly you can write cos theta as b minus x upon b minus a, एंड साइन 2 थीटा क्या मिल जाएगा मुझे, साइन 2 थीटा इक्वल्स 2 अंडर रूट x माइनस a into b minus x divided by, obviously theta will be sine inverse, that is under root x minus a upon b minus a. So using those values here you can get the final answer. सर ऊपर में लेट x के बाद क्या लिखा है, ये स्टार बना दिया था शिबू जायसवाल, just to follow कि this is important. Okay Shivu, so what I suggest you guys, no matter how good you are in integrations, but if you are not practicing these integrations, believe me your marks will be deducted for sure, क्योंकि in the mains exam hall वो जो बुखार आएगा ना आपको, आप बच नहीं पाएंगे. गुड, ओके, नो इश्यूज. चलिए देखिए बच्चे, आराम से करेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है अपने को यहां पर. आई विल एक्सप्लेन. ओके गुड्डू शिबू एवरीवन, देखिए whenever you have the integrand like this, what is our rule? Our rule is we will substitute trigonometric expressions. So to make this as into the simpler form, ठीक है, what is the substitution, that is we have put let x equals this. So obviously dx का value we have put in here. Okay गुड्डू, चलिए, so this is the standard substitution for such questions. फिर अभी क्या होगा, after using this substitution in I, you got the expression like this. Now theta is not your original variable, you want the value for theta or the expression for theta, right? So if you have supposed this, then you have to get theta from here. So for that the process is this. So since x minus a, you can write the expression from this as this. So using this, I got theta, sine theta, whatever is required, I will substitute from here to here. ठीक है, plus minus you can check the procedure which I am telling. Please try to grab the procedure. Good. Is it clear now? Fair. But please don't ignore such questions, है ना, practice में रखेंगे इनको. For your homework is you can try some other examples, try to evaluate this. Okay, so put, अभी क्या है, आंसर ही कर देता हूं, x equals to cos 2 theta, right? बाकी rest of the things you can try on its own. ठीक है, so that is another example. So अभी क्या है, I tried to give you glimpses कि what type of integrations are possible for you. Have you written it? Please. Let x equals a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. Shibu. Have you noted this, everyone? Is that written? आराम से लिख लीजिए, वी आर नॉट इन हरी. जस्ट वन मोर एग्जाम्पल आई डू. ओके अमित, फेयर. चले, so let's take one more example for this today's lecture. So linear factor within the under root quadratic that we have already done, but this is quadratic into under root के अंदर quadratic. So what the substitution will work here, x equals 1 upon t. So this will become minus 1 upon t square. फटाफट नोट करते जाएंगे. 1 upon t square plus 1 upon t square 2 plus 3t square, ठीक है, whole divided by t. So this comes out as minus t dt divided by t square plus 1 put, just I'm trying, फिर कुछ भी होगा तो I'll manage. Okay, so I equals minus, ठीक है, 1 by 2 dy over 1 plus by 2 plus put, ये this we have already done, right? 2 plus 3y equals p square. So this will become I equals, please note down fast everyone. So this is just a random, like a random, not random. This is just one more glimpse कि if you have the expression like this, quadratic under root quadratic, how to reach the expression like this we have already learned in the initial phase of this lecture itself, right? So I am not giving you like all the things at final place, but thing is how to initiate the things and how to reach what you have already learned. That is the purpose of this example. बाकी rest of the things you can try it soon. ठीक है, प्लीज फास्ट नोट करेंगे इसको. Partial fractions, okay. Noted everyone, have you written it? So x equals to 1 by t will work here. अभी आप बोलेंगे सर आप लास्ट लास्ट कर रहे हैं, बस लास्ट एग्जांपल. ओके, आज के क्लास का लास्ट, राइट? फटाफट कर दूंगा मैं, आप बस नोट कर लीजिए सो दैट आपका नोट्स कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, है ना? सो दैट द लास्ट कीवर्ड इज पार्शियल फ्रैक्शंस. ओके, the last rule for integrations is whenever you have some polynomials you can try with the help of partial fractions. So I'm taking one example here. So let's say if you want to integrate a1 sin x plus, again that is a very standard question, if you don't know the process of this you will suffer for sure. ठीक है, फटाफट आई एम राइटिंग दैट, यू शुड कीप राइटिंग. ओके, सो पुट sin x equals 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Okay, cos x equals cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Constant that you can take 1. Okay. Sine square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. Obviously, right. So then multiply numerator and denominator by sec square x by 2. Then multiply numerator and denominator by sec square x by 2. You will get the simplified expression as dx upon 2 sin x plus 3 cos x plus 4. So that comes out as dx upon 2 इंटू, अभी इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर देते हैं, 2 sin x by 2 that is cos x by 2 plus 3 into cos के लिए what is the expression we have learned, that is cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2 plus for the constant term what we have supposed to do, right? Is that clear to you all? Not getting bored, right? Was last example, okay? But if you are in the practice, you feel the comfort, right? Chaliye. Now multiply by sec square x by 2. So this will turn out as, I'm writing that directly, you can cross verify later on. 4 tan x by 2 plus 3 into 1 minus tan square x by 2 plus 4 into 1 plus tan square x by 2 dx, right? Abhi put tan x by 2 as by, okay? So this expression will be simplified into 2 dy over 4 by plus 7 plus by square. So quadratic polynomial in the denominator. क्या करेंगे? We have started the lecture from here itself, right? Quadratic, then make it a perfect square and do the integration. चलिए. So make this as, keep writing please. This is 2 times dy upon by plus 2 का whole square plus under root 3 का whole square. So that comes out as finally 2 upon square root of 3 tan inverse by plus 2 by root 3 plus c. अब by की जगह क्या पुट कर देंगे, tan x by 2, right? So this will become 2 by root 3 tan inverse tan x by 2 plus 2 upon root 3 plus c. Is it visible everyone? ठीक है, fair. पार्शियल फ्रैक्शंस में लाइक अभी तो उतना नहीं किया, यहाँ पर भी आप अगर आपको पॉलिनोमियल्स दिखेगा यू कैन यूज द पार्शियल फ्रैक्शंस. But this is a standard example. Please practice for this and do remember how to solve. If you do it 1 or 2 times, it will be automatically settled within your mind. Okay, not an issue at all. Amit Kadam, Gudu, where is Priyanka? प्रखर नहीं आया लाइव सेशन में. आज पिटाई होगी प्रखर तुम्हारी. कितने बार बोला है लाइव अटेंड किया करो. लाइव में ना फिर हमारे डाउट्स चलते रहते हैं पैरेलली. दैट हेल्प्स. ओके गुड्डू, फेयर. शिबू जायसवाल, एवरीवन. Rest of the persons, what about you? Rest of the persons, please say yes or no. It is noted. Okay, Amit. Fair. That's cool. ठीक है. I hope everyone has done that. So, okay, Shundram. Fair. Good. Chale. So, as it was the lecture one, for me as a teacher, what I learned from last over a decade, initially जब मैं whenever I started the lectures, I always say like ना बड़ी चीज को पढ़ाना है. I have to teach big things. बट एज द टाइम मूव्स ना, आई लर्न कि यार बच्चों को बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजों में प्रॉब्लम होती है. दे हैव इश्यूज विद शॉर्ट थिंग्स, स्मॉल थिंग्स. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट आई लर्न इन द लेक्चर वन, मेक द लेक्चर प्लान क्लियर. सो व्हेन आई एंटर्ड इनटू द क्लास, I made everything clear कि what we are gonna study in this lecture, this integral calculus part. I made you very much clear ki how this lecture series is going on for this UPSC. We are following the very much like standard teaching methodologies, developing the conceptual clarity, learning problem solving techniques, solving assignments to improve the accuracy, and then going for the tests as well to keep the preparation alive. Acha, Rohit, thanks dear. Thank you. Chale. So for everyone, yes, what I was saying, if you want to prepare in right way, again I will say, if you ask me, I had deep down feeling for maths optional during my mains in this UPSC. Okay, and how to think with the personality as well as interview test. Okay, but I had deep research over maths as well. So I know both of the things, but how to address the demand of UPSC, I am always sticked here over those demands only, as the civil services as well as the forest services. So what you are supposed to do is be consistent, ask your doubts regularly. Okay, persons who are the first timers, they are suggested to go through the description, join the telegram for updates for your doubts. My number is 9971030052. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can discuss with me. The mains mindset making program is also going on this 2023. So persons who are writing this mains, they are following those lectures. I am checking their copies, their answers. I am doing the mentoring for essays as well. So if you want to go through how this GS preparation will be aligned in right way, so in this lecture series, how we are moving, Monday to Thursday we do the maths optional. For 2 days or 3 days at max, we do the GS mindset making as well. I tell you how to prepare any topic in this UPSC preparation, being with the mathematics optional student. Okay, so I hope you people will enjoy this lecture series, and if you have any doubt, do let me know. Okay, bache. So for today, it's enough. We will meet by tomorrow. We will do the further questions that is from the definite, finite integrals and summation of an infinite series from both of the topics. In UPSC, they ask questions. So don't miss tomorrow's lecture. It is gonna be very fruitful for you. Today's lecture, you may feel that it was very easy, but I will again say, please don't ignore this lecture. Otherwise, you will be crying in every topic of maths optional, because simple integrations ही आपका बैंड बजाते हैं. ठीक है, so today's lecture was just plainly कि all the integrations should come at one place. Today I have done all integrations at one place. Okay, dear fellows. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask in the chat section. Otherwise, it's done for the day. We will meet by tomorrow and we will do some wonderful topics. Who are new, please go through the description. And this is the new batch for you. Please attend regularly live sessions. Good night, everyone. चलिए, एंड इफ यू थिंक कि आज बात ज़्यादा हो गई तो लेक्चर 1 इज़ देयर, है ना? इसलिए बात ज़्यादा होती है। वी टॉक थोड़ा सा इन्फॉर्मेशन देना पड़ता है ना, अदरवाइज तो कूल रहेगा। टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स यू विल फील कि वी आर जस्ट स्टक्ड ऑन द टॉपिक। गुड नाइट अमित, एवरीवन, इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट यू कैन आस्क। So lecture is over. We'll meet by tomorrow 9 p.m. Okay, बच्चे? Good night, everyone. If you want to talk to me, I'm just commenting my number here. Okay, everyone. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. We'll meet by tomorrow. Good night, everyone. I'm here to take your doubts. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, Vijay. Okay, Shundram. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, everyone. चले, ठीक है? Should I finish the session now? Good night, everyone. चले.